Hello guys, Raphael here from High Profile Club, and in this webinar I'm going to teach you how to reply to journalist requests. This one specifically is about a 200-word article submission. So let's take a look in what the editor is looking for. Dear friends, Authority Magazine is thinking ahead towards the post-COVID life, and we are working on a series about CEOs, how we plan to rebuild in the post-COVID economy. The post-pandemic economy will likely be a challenging one for many people across the entire planet. At the same time, it will be a period of restarting, rebuilding, and taking new approaches. Now, we would like to interview CEOs and business leaders who can discuss what they foresee as the greatest challenges on the post-COVID economy and what they see as the biggest opportunities of the post-COVID economy. Additionally, we would love to hear about their particular plans on how to rebuild, retool, and restart when the economy starts moving again. So let's get here the main messages the editor is looking for. So what I did, I put in bold and underlined so you can see what the main messages are. Restarting, rebuilding, what we foresee as greatest challenges, big opportunities. Okay, so clearly this is a very positive article. It's a positive message. That's what they're looking for. So we understand this. Now, Authority Magazine provided a form, and the key thing we're going to see in this form is this question here. Interview is 200-word bio and why you will be a good fit, okay? 200-word bio and why you are a good fit. It doesn't mean that the 200 words are about you. Remember that. So the first thing, we're going to learn how to write a bio, okay? So we have two options. You can, if you are a member of High Profile Club, you learn how to create a bio, and this is on our website. If you head to highprofileclub.com, and then if you click on help and support at the footer, you will see a question that says, how do I write my bio? If you click on it, it will show you a video, and this video is the BANEC system. BANEC stands for brands, awards, numbers, experience, and credentials. Okay, that's what it stands for. So if you prefer to read instead of watching a video, you go to blog, you then do a search, and you look for BANEC. Okay, so again, brand, award, number, experience, and credentials. What does this look like? This is what it looks like when it's put together. Okay, so I talk about being a CEO and the founder of a company, what my company does. I won 7 awards, including the Sunday Times, one for my TED Talk, which has been watched 156 times. And I have 14 years of experience in the UK, and I have an MBA. This is the BANEC in my bio. Okay, B for brands. I talk about being in the Sunday Times and about I talk about the TED Talk. I won 7 awards, including one for my TED Talk. I talk about the numbers, so 156,000 times. I talk about my experience, 14 years running businesses, and my credentials. I also have an MBA. I have a diploma in digital marketing and this and that. So just add the one that you feel are the one that gives you most credibility. Okay, so 200-word bio, and I would be a good fit. Now let's look at this message again and then get the main messages so we can work on them. And that's how you do it. All of this should take you about an hour, okay? And the more you do it, the quicker you become. So the first one, talking about restarting, rebuilding, taking new approaches. I used the lockdown to restructure my business after doing a closet survey and used several tools to help me. I'll provide a list of 5 tools I used to restructure my business. So that's why here you can see I will provide a list of 5 tools. It's not just about me and my business. It's about providing value to whoever is reading the article. And the second one is what they foresee. I foresee work-life balance being priority for everyone. I will make a list of 3 things people can do to improve work-life balance. Again, I can talk about my business, but I'm also giving a list of things that I've done to do to balance. Okay. And remember, link back to what the journalist or the editor is asking. I'm using his words, I foresee. And the same with the next one, the biggest challenge. If it is talking about the greatest challenge, maybe you should say, the greatest challenge, but at least the keywords are being linked to the request. So the biggest challenge I had, people still feel afraid to spend. So it would be harder to sell unless you provide great value perceived by them, the customers. I will share how we can create more value for customers. And the next one is the biggest opportunities for SMEs is to create a global small business today so we can sell to anyone around the world. I will share how we can find the right customers in the right channels. So you can see here, the way that I'm doing is look how much value and how much information and it's education I'm giving to people. So what I'm doing is making almost impossible for this editor not to pick my comments. If I look at the number of words, so bio 76 plus, breaking down to each one of the requests, the main messages, I have a 202 words, which is brilliant. I think up to 210 is okay. Anything over and above that, if the editor sees that you're sending 250, 300, 400 words, you will immediately be declined, okay? And probably not even get an answer. Now, if we look at the request again, 200 word bio and why you will be a good fit. So that's what it looks like. Putting the bio and the text together, all together has 200 words. So make sure that you follow the briefing. This is so important because if he's asking for 200 words and then you start saying, when I was born in Brazil in 1981 and then so on. And so this is not, the editor is not interested in that. Straight to the point, 200 words. You have to be so precise, choosing the right words to link back to what the journalist is looking for. And boom, you have it there. Then what happens if English is not your first language? I always get this, I don't know how to write. I have a problem writing. My English is not very good. Go to Grammarly.com, sign up. It's $100-something a year. You pay, it's there for you to use. It corrects not just your misspellings, but also your grammar, the right prepositions. Probably some things that I say are not correct, but you kind of get the message. I don't have to, I'm not here to preach being a good English speaker or not. But when it's writing, if you have too many mistakes, then the editor or the journalist might not get your comments, okay? Then you submit, and obviously, if you are lucky enough to get a reply, this is the biggest problem we have with journalists is that they don't reply back to us. So we don't know, when it's being featured or not. So what you do is you create a Google alert, okay? Make sure that you have that on with your name, one Google alert with your name, one Google alert with your company name, and one Google alert with your website. So when the media mentions you in any way, you will get a Google alert, so you get to know who is being featured or not. Okay, then you go to highprofileclub.com and you can sign up if you are not a client yet, or you can log in if you're a client and send your comments. Okay. Now, if you liked this webinar, I would love if you could leave us a review. Very easy, bit.ly /HPC review, all in capital. Okay, it goes straight into our Google My Business account and you can leave a review there. What did you think of this webinar? Was it useful? Was it good for you? And do you recommend? Please do that so you can help us and you can help more people also see the value in learning how to reply to a journalist. Thank you so much. Raphael here, highprofileclub.com. If you were not a client yet, please head to the website, sign up. You can now sign up for free and try for 30 days. And if you want to be featured in the media, send your comments. You will become more visible, more credible, and more influential. Thank you for watching and good luck if you are submitting your answers. Goodbye.